actually a Sears Citizen Band two-way radio, model 934.36772600. And that's what it is. But I don't have a schematics, but I had the original manual for this. This is actually a radio from 1976. It's got upper and lower sideband. I'm going to be trying it soon. But I did try it out today. It does work. The microphone works. It just needed to bend the edge thing where it plugs in the microphone and everything worked fine. The meter works and everything works. I'm just going to give you an idea what the inside of the radio looks like, so if you guys want to take a look at it and get an idea if there's anything wrong with it. So far it doesn't look like anything wrong with it so far when I powered it up. Lower sideband, AM, everything works perfectly. Because I tried out my walkie-talkie today, I could hear it, and they work very perfect. It looks like it's never been messed with. It came all the way from Seattle, Washington State. It came from a Goodwill store, and I got it for $28 on eBay. Usually it was a $9 bid on it. They didn't say listed as a sideband radio, but it was. And look at all the crystals on it. This looks really good shape for a 1976 radio. These are actually looks like final type chips right there. Looks like some kind of pillars or something like that. They look like they're final chips. These radios came out during the same year when Cobras came out. That's the meter. That's the channel board that does. That's usually noise blanker right there. It's fine, quite well. It's not going to catch on fire anyway. This radio looks really good shape. That's actually a relay right there. Relay looks really good shape right there. And it looks like there's nothing wrong with it. This is actually the power converter, but you could probably hardwire the plug. I'll show you where the transformer's at in a second. That's the speaker wire that goes to it. That's the transformer. It can run on DC cords. You can run this in a plug in the wall. This is actually, that's where the plug is. I actually had the plug for it. And this radio is in really good shape what I got for the price I paid for. This is actually where the plug goes into. And we'll show you in a minute when we flip it over in a minute. So, get you guys an idea. Those are the channel crystals there. They're going to be converted to these 46, I think 46 to 80 channels. Though, because I have a 40 channel version, looks like. And they're very quite good. Looks like it's not been used a lot the way I've seen. And it's actually all chrome. So to give you guys an idea what the board looks like. For it in good shape for $28, you couldn't beat for the deal for bidding on $9 bid. And it usually was like that. Looks really good shape for the price I got it for. And everything works perfectly. It's like it's never been messed with. It looks brand new. I think it was definitely someone didn't mess with it or someone must have found it. So, those are those little things I'm not adjusting those because I don't have the schematics with it. I have to probably look online for it if someone has it. Looks in good shape. So, I'm going to flip it over in a second. I'll give you guys a look at the manual for a while. Hold on a minute. Don't worry, it's going blank for a second, so we're not adding anything out. So I'm going to flip it over so you can see the other side of the radio. So we'll be in a second right away. We're going to show you a little bit more what it is. This radio has a lot more than you think. I'm going to flip it over. So we'll be able to show you in a second. So before I do that, we'll show you a little bit more when we pull it out. So we will get some final shots for it soon. So I'm going to be pulling this off here so you guys can see it. So I'm going to be pulling this off. Show you that in a second. Looks really good shape with the chip. But yes, I'll be plugging this radio in a few minutes. We're going to show you in a second. This is actually where you can actually hook up the channel plugs and all that. But for this radio, it's in great shape for the price. I think the blue wire and white wire is actually the negative. I think you can actually hook a battery connector cable to it. That's actually the highway plug you get, which I'll show you in the back for a second in a minute before we plug in. This is all the solder joints to have solder. Here's the model name. You guys can see. That's actually the model name. I just ordered this about a few days ago, and it took a while to get here, but it did came. So like I got it in here today. Looks very quite good. You can actually see what the wire looks like. Very quite good. See all the chips there? Yeah, it does look like it's been messed with once. So I can tell the screws are messed. Who knows? It could be a modified version. I don't know. But it's got 23 channels in it. Huh. If it is a modified version, let me know what it is. And that's how you'll know. But there's a lot of channel chips involved. But I think they can be modified to 40 channels. It looks like it's not been messed with a lot, but it looks like it's been repaired once, but it's in great shape. So we'll be showing you a little bit soon. Also, let me show you the manual before we do anything. Here's the manual, but there's no schematics in it. This is actually one of these close cards I got with it. But I got something that's really cool in here. That's the warranty card that came with it back in 1976. And I'll show you. It came with this kind of big one type cable thing. I don't know what this is, but something about a waterproof mobile antenna. I'll probably will scan some of these out. Needs no ground plane, but I'll have to put that in some. I'll probably will scan that with my phone and put that on download a little bit later. We'll put it on the link and get people download it. This one's for a fiberglass one. And this one is actually a regular mobile antenna. You can make your own, and this one it shows. It's from 1976 form. This is actually all the. It's usually a 12 watt sideband radio, 4 watts on regular AM. That's usually what it is, all the specs of it. But look at this I got with this. This is from a 1973 paper. This is when CDs used to be licensed back in the day. I got this original form that came with this. It looks like it's never been messed with at all. I'll show you guys what it looks like. This is from a 1974 form, but the radio is actually from 1976. They probably went on sale for the 23 channel when the 40 channels must have came out. See that? It's just like a nice regulation, that's what it is. Look at that, that's original. Thought that was pretty interesting for you guys on YouTube. You can check this out. Look at that. They had email notifications. Wait a minute. That's not email. That's actually letter E. This is actually a form from the FCC Form 505 from 1976. Application for Class CD station license for citizen band radio station. Yeah, this is when they used to be licensed until they got rid of the license after the late 70s. And I'll show you. It's from 1976. I'm going to put the radio back on there in a second and plug this guy in. It takes one of these plugs. That's what I had for my Realistic Radio Navajo. The 23C, I'm actually get the TRC 23C. I'm going to use that on there. See? There's the numbers right on there, you can see. And you can see it from there. But right there, you can see 1976 right there. You can see it right there. See? 1976. We're going to try the radio out right now. I don't know who that name is, but yeah. We'll definitely put this in on the tripod in a minute. Get you guys to take a look at it. So you guys will be interested in it. To look at it. Pretty cool. So we'll be able to show you right now. I'll just put the box back on here in a second. It's no big deal. Okay. I'm going to flip this radio over in a second. So you guys take a look at it. Okay. I'm going to put the box back on. I'm going to show you the radio in a second, how it powers up. Make sure everything's good. Okay. Alright. No, I don't have to flip it. Okay. Because it's got the side panel. See that? You see the little plugs? You can turn this into a base station and a bowler rig. For $20, I couldn't beat it. We'll put the microphone in a minute. I'll show you the microphone, what was the problem. It's got its original microphone I got with it too. So far, so good. You can't find a radio this rare. This is the microphone right here. The only problem was that thing was bent. I had to rebend it today. It's a 5-pin. Probably can use anything with 5 pins will work. We're going to fire this up and show you what it sounds like. I'll go get the walkie-talkie in a minute. Once you plug it in, you'll be able to see it pretty good. It's like the other one I had in the last video. It said it was 40 channel, but the problem was several problems. I'm going to try to get that one fixed by someone else. I need to get it fixed, but some person will help me out. Okay. I'm going to get you guys to take a look at it really seriously. I'm going to try to lower this down for you guys. I know I had to run this video a little bit long, but I was very happy I got this thing, and I finally got a sideband to work for the other one. My Cobra base station has a sideband. You have to know that. There we go. You guys can see it a little bit better. And this is a beautiful radio. That's a good thing I have a backup for a sideband. I'm going to turn it on. Let's see. Right there. Switch down. Gotta make sure my switch is on CB. Yeah, you can hear it. That's lower sideband. That was upper sideband a second ago, you heard. AM's working good. I know you can't hear it because you need like a all the channels work fine. It's a little static, but it's pretty quite good. I'm gonna go to channel 12 on the other one in a minute. We'll be back in a minute. You guys are gonna hear it a little bit loud. But let me show you its transmit. Let me show you it does. Audio, audio. Highest can goes at least 20 pounds. Audio, audio. So there, yeah, when it transmits red, that's what it does. I'll bring a walkie-talkie in a second. I'm going to see if it does work on sideband. I'm going to be up the lower sideband. I'm going to see if it does work. Audio, testing 1, 2, 3. Audio, break 1, 2, break, break, break. Break, break, audio, audio. Audio, audio, testing 1, 2, 3. Audio, 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 check, 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 check. 2, 3. It's a little bit off sometimes, but it usually works. Audio testing 1, 2, 3. There we go. Audio testing 1, 2, 3. Audio, audio. Audio, audio. That's normal. Audio testing 1, 2, 3. Audio testing 1, 2, 3. That's actually right. That's probably why I didn't hear myself on sideband. Audio testing 1, 2, 3. Audio testing 1, 2, 3. Break 1, 2. Break, break, break. Be right back in a second to see if the Cobra works. Yeah, that's usually normal. Audio, audio, right there, 10-4. Break, break, break. Audio, check, check, check. Checking 1, 2, 3. Checking 1, 2, 3. Audio, audio.